Quick clap. See you later, suckers.
Such incredible style and features at such great value.
Go.
It's gonna feel like you stole it.
They'll never take us alive. Never.
And it's fun to pretend you did. Suzuki.
Say hi to new owners Renee and Dale. Say hello to Fresh Carpet, Blinds and Rugs at Hamilton Carpet Court.
Part of the Ace Radio Network, 88.9 and 93.7 Mix FM.
10 degrees in Melbourne, mostly sunny tomorrow, a top of 14. It's 6 o'clock. Good evening. I'm Tony Tardio. Opposition leader Matthew Guy has again failed to explain if he was aware his former chief of staff had asked a Liberal backer for $100,000 for his personal business. Mitch Catlin resigned last week over the issue. He's been replaced by Nick McGowan. Mr. Catlin suggested in an email to Mr. Guy that he was aware of the request. When pressed by Tom Elliott today, Mr. Guy refused to elaborate.
I can't give you an exact date because I don't go back and look at these emails from the past.
Okay.
I haven't done that.
Well,
I don't intend to do that.
Did you think the scheme was a bad idea when you heard about it?
Did it take place?
No, it didn't take place, but...
Well, doesn't that answer your question?
A court has heard a teenager who absconded from Malmesbury Youth Justice Centre on Saturday night escape by smashing plaster ceilings into his cell and getting into the roof cavity. A hearing has been told 19-year-old Matthew Piscopo wanted to go back into the adult system rather than return to youth justice. The magistrate acknowledged numbers inside Malmesbury are high and there are challenges with staffing and security. Piscopo was arrested in Ballarat this morning and faces additional charges of escaping lawful custody and criminal damage. The matter will return to court next month. Australia's political leaders are backing a push to boost the salaries of aged care workers. Lucy Gray reports.
Labor has officially lodged a submission to the Fair Work Commission advocating for more than 200,000 aged care staff to get a significant pay rise. It's part of a case launched by the Health Services Union almost 2 years ago. The HSU would like a 25% bump, but Employment Minister Tony Burke says it's up to the Commission to decide.
Wherever they land, we'll make sure that it's funded.
Opposition leader Peter Dutton is on the same page.
We certainly support an increase in pay for aged care workers.
Fair Work will hand down its decision later this year. In Canberra, Lucy Gray at 9 News.
One person has died with COVID in Victoria in the past 24 hours. 657 people remain in hospital. There have been 4,911 new cases in the past reporting period. A state funeral will be held for boxing legend Johnny Famechon, who has died at the age of 77. Details will be confirmed in coming days. Australia can add a further 4 gold medals to its haul, which currently stands at 66 on the final day of competition at the Birmingham Commonwealth Games. Shane McInnes.
The Kookaburras headline day 11 action in Birmingham. Our men's hockey team out to make it 7 gold from as many games when they take on India. The two nations won silver and bronze respectively at the Tokyo Olympics last year, and both are undefeated in Birmingham. At the pool, Australia will go for gold in the mixed synchronised 3-metre springboard and 10-metre platform diving events, while table tennis veteran Jian Fang Lei will aim to win her first Commonwealth Games gold from 4 attempts in the women's doubles final. Day 11 action commences next hour. Covering the game, Shane McInnes, 9 News.
In finance news, the share market up 9 points at the close, the dollar by 69.29 US cents.
Maddie, Tori and Sarah know the Hamilton rental market at Groves Real Estate.
Carlton captain Patrick Cripps has been offered a 2-match suspension after a high hit left Brisbane's Callum Archie concussed. The incident deemed by the match review officer as careless, high contact and high impact. Collingwood ruckman Brodie Grundy will miss the remainder of the season due to a stress fracture in his ankle. The 28-year-old had recovered from a knee injury but injured his ankle at training last week. Scans have cleared Geelong midfielder Patrick Dangerfield of serious injury to his calf after being a late out of Saturday's win against St Kilda. The 32-year-old is optimistic it's not a serious injury.
It's not a mechanism of bang, it went. It was just
a tightness in the same spot that I just didn't want to take the risk with.
And Manchester United's new manager is already asking for patience just one game into his tenure after an embarrassing 2-1 loss to Brighton. It's 6:05. That's the latest in news and sport.
If you have an unwanted tree that needs removing or trees that are encroaching on fence lines, Barco can sort it out. They're your local accredited professional team and one-stop shop for tree lopping and traffic management.
The next time you try a McCafe coffee, you'll be enjoying the delicious taste of Australia's most popular barista-made coffee. Just one of many reasons to try McCafe.
If you haven't been into beds lately, maybe you should check out the range and quality of their stock. They don't have any trouble competing on price, and their staff really go that extra mile to help. It's no wonder they're going from strength to strength. Beds of Portland, MixxFM's Business of the Month.
MixxFM, your official emergency broadcaster.
So for hitting the open road on your next outdoor adventure,
MixxFM weather.
Selling or buying your home? Edith Frost Southern Grampians Livestock and Real Estate for Portland and surrounds.
There's a frost warning for the southwest and partly cloudy for the rest of your Monday with light winds and a chilly overnight low of 2 degrees. Partly cloudy again tomorrow with morning fog and more light winds, a top of 15. Wednesday there'll be cloud about with a late shower or two and a max of 12 degrees. And Thursday cloudy with a very high chance of showers and a high of 14. Tomorrow looking at a top of 15 for Hamilton with Warrnambool, Portland and the coast also heading for 15.
Harvey Norman Hamilton, your kitchen appliance specialist.
Right now it's 10 degrees.